All right, guys, welcome back to Mapa Sports. This is Grandy. This is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for checking out the channel, checking out this video, guys. If you guys are returning, welcome back. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Been super busy, didn't get a chance to record the past couple days. Been just trying to list as much as I can on the eBay store and just kind of getting inventory and stuff situated, organizing. That's my biggest advice to everybody. Make sure you guys get yourself organized in regards to inventory. You're always having inventory, turning, flipping, all that stuff. So you want to try and get everything organized, especially if you do in-person card shows and all that stuff. So make sure you guys do that. I know somebody mentioned to me that they're trying to, they have stuff all over the place. So I highly recommend get yourself organized. It's super critical in regards to in doing sports cards in the business, guys. There you guys go. Other than that, jump into it. I might actually do 2 videos today. I don't know. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I know I didn't get a chance to record because so many questions. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, don't forget, you guys have questions. I'll answer it the best I can. DM me on Instagram or just message, comments, things like that. So I'll try and respond as much as I can. So I'll try to do a Q&A this week for sure. And also, I'll try to do, maybe, like I said, the second video today, I'll just do what's been selling on the eBay store and all that good stuff. So, but this one, I want to hit these 2 questions. It was really weird because I got asked and DM'd a lot in regards to this. So, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. Do I see a huge crash in the cards? In regards to his injury and everything like that, just my thoughts on it, my take on it, and people were just wondering, and surprisingly, everybody was asking me about that. So I'll answer it really quick. So the funny thing about this one is my wife. So my wife, what she does is she's an ultrasound sonographer, and this is what she actually does for a living. The funny thing is she actually scans patients, veterans, and looking for blood clots. Primarily, she does a lot of it is through the legs. So a lot of people, so the DVT. So what it is what is it? Deep vein thrombosis. I don't know if I pronounce that right. I don't do this shit. But she does it. So DVT. She looks for blood clots in a lot of veterans' legs, things like that. It does affect. It is life-threatening if there is a blood clot. So Victor Wembanyama has his DVT, and the weird thing about it, in the shoulder, it's rare. It doesn't happen too much in the shoulder, she told me. She was the first person who told me what happened to Victor Wembanyama. I didn't even notice it. I wasn't even paying attention. She texted me. She's like, hey, Victor Wembanyama, blah, 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 has DVT. She goes, that's crazy. That's what she does for a living. So she kind of gave me the rundown of, explaining what it is. So if you don't know, it's a blood clot, and Victor has it in his shoulder. If it doesn't get cleared up, if that blood clot doesn't get cleared up, it can be fatal. And what happens is, I believe the blood clot, it can affect the blood flow to the lungs, and if the lungs that get the blood flow, you can technically you can die. Okay, so it's definitely fatal. That's the simplest way to explain it. Is he going to be okay? I actually asked her, I go, is this career-threatening, life-threatening? She goes, if he doesn't get it taken care of, yeah. You can die. Of course it's career-threatening, right? However, she goes, he's young enough, in his early 20s. She said, as long as he takes the medication that will thin the blood and fix, and his body will fix that blood clot, hopefully. That's, he's young enough that that will clear everything, and he should be okay. As long as he stays on the medication, as long as the thinning of the medication will helpfully clear up that blood clot, and he should be fine. That's what she believes. She doesn't know. Obviously, she doesn't have everything. She didn't scan him or whatever the case may be. But, most likely she feels like he's young enough that he should be fine and his career should be okay. So everybody's like, oh my God, it is threatening if he didn't. Luckily, they found it. Luckily that they shut him down and they give him the opportunity to take the meds. Hopefully, like I said, he'll clear it. He should be fine. In regards to his prices, obviously you guys saw his Nebula card just literally sold for almost $900,000, like $800 some thousand. So I don't believe it's going to affect his card prices too much. But what I do believe it's going to affect is the amount of people who are going to buy his cards. I don't believe the price is going to affect too much. I believe that people are going to be on a hold. I believe people are going to hold his cards. I believe people aren't going to be spending a ton of money on his stuff yet. But once he comes back, I think the expectations, the hoopla, it'll reconvene. I guess you can say that. So I don't see a huge dip in the prices. I just see a huge wait and see. I think that's what's going to happen. I have a shit ton of Victor Wembanyama cards, so I'm hoping to move his stuff, but I haven't seen a huge dip in the prices. I don't see that. I think he's young enough. I think he's healthy enough. Hopefully that his career will come back, and I think he'll be just fine. Also, I think a good saving grace, I guess you can say, for Victor is that this year's draft class there's really no superstar from this, previous year, and I think he'll be just fine. I think he still is the cream of the crop for the past 2 years. I think with next year's draft, obviously with Cooper Flag and stuff, that will be a lot of chasing. But right now, I still believe Victor Wembanyama is still going to be decently priced, and I don't see a huge dip on that. And like I just said, I think as long as he comes back healthy, and I believe we'll see. This is the crazy thing. We'll see what kind of draft picks that the Spurs will have, and see who they pick up. And who knows if they end up getting Cooper Flag somehow and mix him in with Victor Wembanyama, and then you got De'Aaron Fox. Man, Spurs, you never know, man. You have a high expectation, so we'll see on that end. So there you guys go. My thoughts on that. I don't see the prices dropping. I just see a little bit of a hold situation, and we'll see with the offseason and everything. But like I said, I don't foresee a huge drop on it, barring that he comes back healthy on that. So there you guys go. Second thing I want to touch base on this video. I know it's kind of weird and everything, but people were asking me about Whatnot. This was crazy. I had like several DMs. People were asking me because they heard about me and my situation with Whatnot, how I'm kind of taking a break. So what are my thoughts on Whatnot about them not having the ability to go back and rewatch some of these videos now? Are they hiding shit? Are they is it going to be scandalous? Things like that. This is my thoughts. If there's money to be made, there's always going to be people who are going to toe that line and cross that line to cheat, steal, all that shit. Okay, guys? So you can't fix people who are wanting to do bad things. Now, Whatnot, by getting rid of this opportunity for people to go back and rewatch videos, even though they didn't purchase stuff, and just to see what people may say, people may do. Do I think it's good or bad? Obviously, in my opinion, the more shit you hide, or at least don't give the opportunity for people to find, there's going to be opportunities for bad stuff to happen. So I don't think it's a good thing that Whatnot's going to go back and not allow people to go back and watch videos of stuff unless you purchased it. And then obviously in regards to breakers, if they listed it as a break, because if you just list it as a regular auction purchase, I believe you can only go back, watch a minute of the video, whatever. And that's if you only purchase it, right? If you're just a typical person who wants to go back, I don't believe you can go back and watch it. I don't think it's a good thing. I believe it opens up Pandora's box to people to the ability to scam. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying it opens up that possibility. So is it going to lead to more scammers, all that stuff? Who knows? But at the end of the day, if you open up the door, if you give them away, people will probably go through that door, right? That's the case. So I don't like it. That's why, I'm not saying that's the reason why, but, I'm taking a break from Whatnot. It doesn't affect me as much because, like I said, I'm kind of taking a break from them. I don't really purchase it tremendously from Whatnot, so it doesn't really affect me in that sense. But people, I always tell people, man, my thoughts are when it comes to breaking, if you don't trust the people online or whatever, go to your local card shop, guys. They usually do breaks. do local people who do breaks, support local, trust the people who does breaks, and that's who I would recommend in regards to that. So like I just said, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think they have anything to hide, but by doing this, by not allowing people to go back and rewatch videos and stuff, it's not a good look. It's not a good thing. That's just my thoughts on it. People might disagree, whatever. It is what it is. And I believe you can't even go back and like rewatch any of those backyard break stuff right now. So I don't know, man. I just don't think it's a good look for whatnot. I think it's kind of stupid, but that's just my thoughts on it. So there you guys go. Will it affect their business? Maybe in the long run. Who knows, man? Honestly, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I could care less. In my eyes, I don't support their stance in regards to the backyard break issue and all that stuff that happened a couple weeks ago. So that was just my thoughts on that. But other than end of the day, will it affect their business or not? I don't know, man. There's so many different platforms now. You can go on eBay. They have the live stream Fanatics, all that stuff. There's so many Drip, all that stuff. There's so many platforms you guys can take a look into now. So just do what you want to do on that end. So I primarily focus on in-person card shows and my eBay store. And there's another thing I'm going to do a little bit more on Facebook too, Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to be doing a little bit more on that. So it's just another different avenue for me for income stream and revenue stream. So there you guys go. My thoughts on that. It was crazy. I had so many people ask me about that. I think it's stupid. I think Whatnot shouldn't do this, but they're going to do what they want to do. I mean, they're privately owned business, right? So it's a free country. They can do whatever they want. I don't agree with it. I don't like it, but that's just me personally. So there you guys go. Stay tuned. Hopefully I might do, like I said, a second video today. What's been selling on my eBay store, all that stuff. I haven't done that in a while. Stay tuned this week. I'll do a Q&A. Lots of questions I have to get to. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of people have been DMing me, have been messaging me on Instagram. There's a lot, guys. I'm trying to run a business on top of trying to answer that, guys. So I'll do the best I can, but I will do a Q&A this week, and I'll try and address everybody's questions. Other than that, man, get into it, guys. Hopefully everybody have a good week. And hey, Warriors, baby, let's go. Warriors are looking good, looking great. Jimmy Butler, who would have thought? I didn't think it wasn't gonna be a match made in heaven, but so far so good. Hopefully they can keep it up. And one last run for Steph Curry and the Warriors, my Warriors. Let's go. Bears, offseason NFL. Draft is coming up, guys. I believe the combine's coming up this weekend. Stay tuned. Focus on that. At least I am. I'm going to be focusing on a lot of these college guys. I'm going to be looking to get more of these Bowman universities, Inceptions, all that good stuff. So I'm going to be doing my inventory in regards to that. So other than that, man, have a good rest of the week. Hopefully, like I said, I'll try to do another video today if I can. If not, like I said, I'm going to try to do multiple videos this week. Other than that, man, have a good one, guys. Till next time.